want to.
Yeah, I know. Try it on the sit. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside and outside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week or whenever we feel like it. Of course, we were on break last week, so we took a little time off, but we're back for now. And of course,
we're backish.
Backish, yes, backish.
Yeah.
Is anything like blackish?
I don't know, but yeah.
But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. Gotta say hello to all those folks out there who were here between yesterday and today. We had some people out there saying, we got culinary chef, which I guess is a play on words, Stiggy Gang, and I can't even pronounce that. Anyway,
you got something.
Yeah, we
I
get
don't know what
people asking
what am I trying
questions
to
and
look for?
stuff. Oh, scroll back and chatty.
Scroll back in chatty.
Just,
NBNN news. Culinary chef. Shiggy gang. Hello. Shiggy gang.
Getting
Shiggy
shiggy
gang.
with it. That's right.
He got shiggy with it. Yeah.
That's right, Julian. Good morning to you, too.
Yeah.
And it
I
is
guess
a good
people's-
morning. We're here. It's sun is shining. It's nice and warm here. How's the weather by you?
It's like 50-something degrees outside, so
You got that
Jack.
coldish weather.
yeah. But did you ever answer Sir Kidavil, whatever it is?
I did
Sir
not. Yeah,
Tivo. He actually had a post in Twitch chat where he's a new player, and where do you get recipes for crafting weapons and armor? Blacksmith?
blacksmith, weaponsmith,
Huh?
armor guy.
Blacksmith? Recipes? Yeah.
Now, I tell you what, is I haven't verified this. I should get on a new character and go check this out. We did discuss that a while back. Did you know that there is a, semi-fog of war type thing in effect on the maps now, that if you haven't been to a place, those markers and, vendors and stuff don't show up until you've actually visited them?
Yes, it's really annoying.
It is. When you get a map, I guess I'm going to use like Google Maps as an example these days. And I know, breaking my immersion, man, breaking my immersion. But, when you got a map of a town, and
you
the
can
town...
even bring it up in Owl's because when's the last time you actually visited the heraldry vendor?
The heraldry vendor, probably, I don't know, just recently down there.
You did?
Because I'm constantly down. But of course, I mean, we live here. We've visited all these vendors and all that good stuff. I mean, they're all there.
See, the funny part is, like, the College of Arms inside of Owl's Head, it only tells me that Barry the banker is there.
Yes. And I still get people who go there for the bank and go, I can't find the mailbox. That's not the bank.
Yep.
Clearly says it's the College of Arms. Yes, the bank is up here.
Bank and real estate.
Now, funny enough, Theo's here, but I don't have the other guy who's right behind Theo. And
wait, what are you talking about?
Well, you notice two blacksmiths right there. It is Theo and his shop, and then the other shop at the end is another
the shop
blacksmith.
Right next door to it?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I only have Theo.
Which is unusual. Now, speaking of maps, I got Malik Zandor just hit me up with something interesting, and I actually was able to verify this on the web map, but apparently he just had something done with his town, and now his town's map and my town's map are printing on top of each other, which is very interesting.
What?
You go pull up Journey's End as a map. Yeah, go pull it up on the on Soda map. Yeah, I thought this was interesting. I thought he was,
Shroud of the Avatar.
.com/map. That's right.
/maps.
/map.
Should I spell shroudoftheavatar.com? Right?
Probably not.
Probably not.
So yeah, I got a little funkiness going on with this because I was like, "What is he talking about?" And I pulled up the map here, and I'm like, "Ooh, I get exactly what he's talking about."
What I don't like is that when you first do that search for like Journey's End, and then you go onto it, in order to get into the map, you actually have to click on Journey's End.
Correct.
And it's like it should have a little button that says map instead. I just don't like the way that's done. But okay, so what am I looking for on here?
Okay, well, if you know how I've got Journey's End set up, all I use is the space on the concrete here in the front of the town.
That's what it looks like.
Okay, but you see all those items in the water and outside the town and on the grass. That's all somebody else's town.
Somebody else decorated that shit?
Now, that's his town map on top of my town map.
What the hell?
Yeah. So that's definitely a bug. He came across this, hit me up with this.
Yeah.
So anybody else having any odd experiences out there?
He submitted as a bug report?
He was curious. He sent me a PM first, so
okay.
I just, we were just talking prior to the show. So after the show, we'll both bug report it and get it in there. But I'm just giving you all a heads up for any other strange stuff, because that's definitely not my town. All outside the concrete area, especially all those water lots.
Yeah.
I'm just curious if they're the overlay. But anyway, just interesting little conundrum that popped up this morning. Now, of course, there's other conundrums out there that got people up and got their panties in a bunch already, but we'll get to that here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, the panties are on a twist for something.
Yeah, well, what are they gonna do? Did anybody get? Gonna shout out to Econdas. Did we get a final tally? At the end of yesterday, did anybody look to see what we closed out at?
I did not. We got the bondage. I mean, the fun stuff. We've got the fun stuff.
You got the toys. That's right. You got the adult toys.
Yeah, the bondage gear is done. The torture stuff will be coming into the game.
Don't you need like a basement or something to do that, or a house?
I don't know, but I might actually have to do it.
Because you don't even have a basement on this property, right?
Nope, I don't. I don't have anything.
Hey, you've got this wonderful lot here that we call home.
Oh, sweet. So, if you don't know, Freestyle actually introduced the Libre 14-day system with a 1-hour warm-up period instead of the 12 hours.
You gotta give me a minute here. I'll be right back.
No, lies. Where are you going? Okay, guess he's got to go to the door because people don't understand. Lunch with Laz and Jack is not the same without Laz or Jack. So, while he's doing that, we do have... he's got to drop the kids off at the pool. That's what it is. We do have stand-up corner for everybody. Don't forget, today is Taco Tuesday, and we read what happened the day before because we have no idea when they'll actually post stand-up notes. Sometimes it's that day, sometimes it's later in the week, sometimes it's why don't we go somewhere else. But yes, stand-up corners where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, eventually something gets posted to the interwebs, and we get to interpret it so you don't have to. It's mostly me, by the way. So over in the art department, Damon was working on the seasonal creatures. Don't forget, Krampus is coming. That is going to be the seasonal creature coming up next. Krampus, because who doesn't enjoy children and the holidays? So bring out your children for Krampus. He will be here soon. Over in design, we do have Beezus working with the seasonal creature setup and forums. And welcome back, Laz.
Yeah. I don't know who the hell this guy was.
I don't know. It's your door, not mine, man.
Yeah, it's the second time this has happened. This guy, somebody shows up, triggers my cameras, I go look at them, by the time I get to the door, they're gone.
I don't know. But then, let's see. Sanyo, he was working on bugs.
Bug.
Hey, that's your cue. That's your cue.
I said bug.
No, you didn't. Now you did. Forums and seasonal quests. And then after that, the energy vortex. He was working on bugs.
Bug.
And dungeons. Over in tech, Dr. Bob. Working on bugs.
Bug.
And released 61 tasks. JY. He was error tracking in bugs. Wizard Smoke. Working on Puff passing around the fishing pole. It may or may not be hollow and allow you to inhale and exhale. But I have no idea. Because it's not my pole. As well as data migration and crown updates. And SpongeBob SquarePants creator. He's dead.
Oh.
And then the Deathbringer one and only. He was working on bugs.
Bug.
Tassilo, he's working on payment updates and meetings. Then over in Studio Services, Chaos is working on sales and shipping database and dungeon support. Serafina, she's working on customer service.
Wonderful.
And trying to get those boxes out for those 500 people that don't have them yet by performing a shipping audit.
They're coming.
Something might go out.
Envy, how you doing? But
Oh, Envy. Yeah, shipping database again. Yeah, and shipping audit. Yeah.
yeah, word has it that the first week of December is when they're going to start the next round of shipping. So, a couple more days, folks, as they finish up this next pass. I won't call it the final pass.
We have no idea. Over in Useless Overhead, the Dippy Bird was working on performance and Unity update. And then Lord British, he was General World Building. General World Building. I think that he might be like doodling sketches for episode 2 stuff.
You mean like the examples that like Dennis put up where they're little scribbles on pieces of paper and he makes them come to life?
Stick figures, yes. something like that. He starts with the stick figure and then after that it grows into something different.
Now, speaking of different people, did you catch the post from Rustic Dragon the other day?
The Facebook post?
Well, it was actually a Twitter post. I guess it was might have been a Facebook post. I guess I got it on Twitter as well. That the Hearth of Britannia has been shuttered and has
temporarily
closed its doors.
That was also updated on Facebook to where he is going to be working on a new business plan. And he has reactivated things. And
let's take a look, because
well, I mean, he's got some personal stuff going on, and
yes, yeah. But he had. I'm going to look. There was a whole thing set up that he was going to be auctioning everything off, and it was on the main website. A bit hasty. Okay, so
yeah, so
let's get that up on the screen. So, yeah, it was a bit pasty, and he apologizes for the pan not closing. He's just gonna step away and take. So,
yeah,
that's good to hear.
Business plan.
Very good to hear.
Yep.
Hate to see the Hearth close down. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Good to see, and of course, we're always behind the Hearth of Britannia. He's done some amazing things, and the community's there for you, bud. So if you need anything, don't hesitate to shout.
Yep.
So of course, did you see the picture of Scotty?
Yes, I did.
Have you seen that? Do you have a copy ready to share with people?
No.
I think I can handle that. Hang on a second.
Hold on. Let me go look for Dennis.
I happen to have it right here, so I'll drop it in Discord for everybody.
Googly eyes, googly eyes, googly eyes. The other post. Yep.
Oh, that's just not right, that tattoo.
What tattoo's not right?
One in Discord.
What? You finally looked at that?
I'm not looking at that. I've got screens with news. I've got, shitload of other stuff to look at. I'm not always looking at
I don't know what you're talking about. I've got Facebook, Twitter. I've got it all.
I've got all that. I got 5 monitors worth of shit open here. Not like
I've
you.
got 3. I've got 3 and lots and lots of windows. But yes, this is the portrait of Scotty that will be going into the game. Those backers that actually kickstarted it will be getting one that is framed a little bit differently than the one that you'll be able to get on this store. And I believe it will also be larger than the ones. And Dennis Lubay actually made a mammoth version of this for those people that that are his Patreon. And if you are a Patreon of Dennis Lubay, you can get one that is absolutely mammoth for printing it out.
High.
Yeah. The image that you're looking at here is 12% of the actual size, so you can only barely see the canvas texture. So it is going to be very high resolution. It is a mammoth picture. The Dennis Lube Patreon page, I will share out a link for that for everybody. So that is patreon.com/Dennis Lube with 1 N, not 2, 1 N for Dennis. But I did share out that yeah, that so you get lots of great stuff for lots of sneak peeks. You get to see, and you have to remember he is one of the original Ultima artists. He also contributed to Car Wars, a bunch of video games, a bunch of other games, and all kinds of stuff. And occasionally people put googly eyes on his stuff and make it even more entertaining, like Gran does.
Googly
yeah, because it's all about the googly eyes, man. Yeah.
So you wanna talk about what's got everybody up in arms out there right now? Even though it's really no big news, we've actually covered this before, as well as.
Well, this is the damned if you do, damned if you don't. It really is. So, for Release 61, they're going to be doing the Crown Migration. And what that means is all crowns of the Obsidian will be converted to gold.
Crowns.
There won't be the meteoric, the white iron, the bronze crowns. All of those are going bye-bye, and you'll only be gold crowns. And why would this get people up in arms?
Well, I think it was more of the way it was pushed compared to actually what it was stating. Come on.
Are you referring to the vague post of all the gold crowns will be converted? All the crowns of the Obsidian will be converted to gold?
Yes.
And
to
vague,
gold.
And people are like, holy shit, it's going to gold. What's the exchange rate for that? And what are you gonna how much gold are you gonna give us? No, I want to keep the crowns. No, whatever. But no, it is gold. They will all be converted to gold crowns.
Now, we've known this for quite some time. I believe we heard about this over at SodaCon a month and a half back, isn't it? I forget how long ago was it. We're in the end of November, so mid-October, about a month ago. But this was something they talked about. Now, this is going to change several things, but a lot of people, I guess, didn't know that you could use a meteoric crown to purchase gold crown stuff. Wasn't that the case?
No, you could not use a meteoric. You would actually have to convert it back to a gold. So if you bring up the gold crown shop, the crown shop right now, in game, you would actually have to turn around and you would have to find a way to go to a crown vendor and then convert one crown into like a silver crown into a gold. The price would be one gold crown to convert it into silver. I don't know if there was a way to convert
no, what I'm saying is, my understanding, and I guess the easiest way to find out, do I have one? That you could actually use these to like pay rent and stuff as well. That was my understanding. I guess I'll have to try that. That you could use these other crowns as a crown, and they would get accepted. So again,
yes,
no big deal.
A long time ago, they did actually change the way that everything was done. To where if you were buying things, it would actually accept any of them.
That's what I was referring to. Except anything for any of them for purchase that was using. Yeah, you understand.
And then a lot of people want to keep the colored crowns, just because they want the like historical aspect of it, or they want the deco aspect.
Like I'm using here on the floor in front of us, where I have a gold and a white iron crown sitting here.
Yeah, right.
Hey, the lottie does it both here. Ooh, and this. And then my vendor over by the inn, he gets a little sloppy. He's got crowns all over the place because he's lazy to pick them up.
Yeah.
But yes, let's discuss that for a minute, because at one point we had talk of actual getting currency. Copper pieces, silver pieces, gold pieces, and having
platinum.
Yeah, well, people have been asking and have been wanting something like that for quite some time, but I just never saw the need for it in this economy. The way everything's been based since the beginning, prices have just been all gold. I mean, for one gold piece, two gold piece, why do I need one gold piece and two silver pieces, in order to sell something? You understand? That would just be craziness on the part of our player vendor. That's the way I see it. You're looking at naked chicks or something.
No, not even. Not even. Yeah.
So, thoughts?
I don't really have a problem with it, but at the same time, I don't use the crowns for deco items. Although I think there should be a way to purchase maybe the deco items because they're already there, or keep them and then just make them inert and replace them with a gold crown. I don't know. There's nothing that you can really do to appease everyone. And it really is a damned if you do, damned if you don't, because they had hopes for like expanding all the different colored crowns, and then they never implemented them. And you ended up with the first iteration of it was the we're going to use the crowns to different types of crowns to purchase different potions. You did have some crowns that you would get in the wild that were hardly ever gold crowns. They would probably be like a copper or white iron or something like that. And I think it's part of the bronze. Yeah, many bronze crowns from Caffeine has received.
Must be where he's hunting. I've gotten a handful of them, and all of them have been just, I can't say I've ever gotten one more than the other. But I was actually more curious about your thoughts on the silver, copper, titanium, platinum type currency system.
I really don't care, and unless you're going to start adding weight to gold, then it really is a pointless thing.
Again, I never really saw any need for it with the way the system works now. Now, again, for the historical aspect of the crowns, I can understand people having an attachment to them, but I was always one of those people who thought it was more of a pain in the ass to have to go buy the multicolored ones. Who you flirting with over there?
Justin's messaging me because she's like saying, if the crowns are placed, leave them alone. If they're in the bank, exchange them. That's her solution. Well, my problem becomes, but then you pick it up and it converts to a gold crown.
That was my next question. Is I know shit tons of people, including myself, who has them out for decoration. I've got them on this lot. I've got them on the other lot.
Yeah.
What happens to those crowns that aren't in inventories? Do they just automatically turn into gold crowns on the... I guess they'll all just turn to gold crowns.
All turn into gold crowns.
Okay, interesting.
So release 61, those 2 crowns on the ground are going to be gold.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's a weird solution for a weird a self-created problem.
Yes.
And,
anyway.
Yeah.
It's happening, folks. It's not new news, and again, we covered this a couple weeks back. It's just finally happening. Yeah, I thought it was going to happen a little quicker. I thought it was going to happen right after we got back. They had other stuff on the burner.
Really 61. Really 61.
Indeed. Now, of course, coming up this weekend, this Friday, is the live stream. Did we get any updates on that? I'm curious. I want to see if they fixed the verbiage on that.
Well, is it still only going to be 2 hours long?
Well, that's what I'm curious to see, because it still says it's 3 to 5.
It still looks like it's only a 2-hour live stream on Friday. But don't forget, the stretch goals go from 12 Central, 12 midnight Central Time. So noon to midnight.
PM.
Yeah, whatever. And it is bringing back a bunch of the old stretch goals. So close to the Traveler wagon at 65K. So close.
Yeah, we don't know how close we got to this Traveler's wagon as of end of day yesterday. Anybody out there happens to know, let us know, please. I don't know where List is. We could probably ask him, but he would be like, I don't know, man, not my department.
Exactly. That's going to be his response.
I know.
But they are going to have 4 30-minute sections during that 2-hour, or actually 3 30-minute sections on that 2-hour live stream. Deep dive number 1 is going to be on story. Deep dive number 2 is going to be on combat, and deep dive number 3 is on player-made dungeons.
Yeah, I'm curious why only 2 hours. Really?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm guessing they're going to tell us about that, and of course a bit more. Now, the release 61 is supposed to bring the next iteration of Dungeons, isn't it?
Maybe. Couldn't tell you. I haven't caught a live stream in a while. Mostly because what am I doing Friday at 4 o'clock?
Chewy's. Happy hour.
Exact. Happy hour at Chewy's. Because free queso, man. You got to get there early before it becomes too busy.
Or they sell it all, or give it all away.
Well, something like that.
Yeah, they don't ever run.
They just keep on making more, but you just have to keep on making it and eating it.
Did I tell you we got a Chewy's up near my brother now? I think I told you that.
So when I go to Florida and visit you, we're going to be taking a trip towards your brother's place to go to
Well,
Chewy's.
if you want to drive 2 hours to go get some queso, by all means. Otherwise, yeah. Local Mexican place serves up a pretty mean queso as well.
So I have driven 4 hours just for some barbecue before.
Well, that's understandable if it's good barbecue.
Yeah, I mean, just for some ribs. So it's one where it's like,
Oops. Not supposed to be there.
Are you looking at porn again?
No, I put up the video camera.
So you're looking at porn just on the wrong.
I was looking at video cameras in the porn room.
Yeah.
Now again, this guy, I don't know. And literally, I looked at the playback of the video, and a guy walks into the vestibule, rings the bell, turns around, walks out, and he's gone by the time I get to the front door. I mean, yeah, not delivering anything, not looking to, I usually got a guy comes, cuts the trees and stuff, and, he'll do, but he'll go hang out by the tree and go, dude, need the tree done?
Yep,
yeah,
he'll do something.
First world.
Yeah. First world problems.
So yes, what else we got for these folks? Not a whole little slot going on in here.
No. It's a quiet time of the release, and so that is one where.
Well, what we do have, while I'm thinking about this, I got this. I put it on the lot right here in front of us. I got this. Did you get one of these books from Hof? What?
Justin wants to know about your security porn.
My security porn? No, we got the cameras in the room. We got the live shows going on, and
Yeah.
I got to make money somehow around here.
Security porn.
Because this ain't doing it. Yeah.
Okay, so what book are you talking about?
The one sitting right there, smack in front of you.
Nope, never seen it.
You didn't get one in the mail?
Nope. Club Chaotica has expanded and welcomes you to its newest level of entertainment, the Lunar Lounge.
The Lunar
In the basement,
Lounge.
The Chaotica, basement of Chaotica, the Lunar Lounge is a magical venue that will take you away from the daily grind of Novia, and a place where you can let loose and party with DJ Aline Dragonfire.
Ellie.
Yes, they'll be in the house covering the event with the magic sounds of the beat of Novia. So that will be Friday night, 11:30 from 8 to midnight, and that is inside of Immortal City, which is nested inside of the Silverdale Market,
which is in a hatch on a lot.
And then from there, yeah. And they do have a request for heraldry banners. If you'd like to be honored, they'd be honored to hang a short wall banner with your heraldry symbol. If you'd like us to display your banner in the club, either bring one with you to the opening or mail it to Toff, and they will proudly display it for all to see. And the Lunar, looks real. Has 3 dance floors, spectacular stage, just 1 DJ booth, and a large bar, plenty of cozy seating scattered around for private conversations.
Bottle service?
Also, bottle service and happy endings are optional. You may need to adjust your brightness all the way to maximum to actually see anything. Yeah. And they would appreciate you changing your game settings instead of casting the light spell.
Change your game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does anybody actually still use the light spell?
I do all the time, just for laughs. There you go. Just for laughs.
I don't think I've run into anybody using the light spell for quite some time.
Yeah. Hold on.
That don't look as bad as it used.
I don't know what you're talking about. Breaking news alert. What is it?
Breaking news. The wall's going to be built. The borders are closed.
Yeah, wall's not going to be built very long.
Yeah, well, I don't know why people keep saying that. They're building the damn thing already. I don't know why people say it's not getting built. It's already in the process of being built.
And stop. They start and stop. And
more money. Anyway, has dropped another topic. Our good friends out of Blue Rose Isle are hosting an event this weekend coming up as well.
On the December 21st.
That's the one. Oh, is that December? I'm sorry, I thought it was.
Yeah, not November. That's December 21st. December 21st.
Never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say, what is it, like the 26th today, 27th already? Yeah.
It's something.
I saw a Saturday, so I thought it was this Saturday.
No, it is a Saturday, but from 10 to noon. And then it's going to be repeated at 6 to 8 New Britannia time, so they're going to do that party twice. And,
actually, it's a Friday.
Justin wants you to know that she uses the light spell every single day, all day.
Yeah, well, when was the last time we were out hunting together, Justin? Been a while. Don't you need some healing practice or something like that?
She's been busy, maybe.
She has. She's been a busy girl. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. But of course, you know, I always love going hunting with her, so she keeps me alive. But yes,
Yep.
Drake and Wind are hosting a party out Blue Rose Isle. We'll be telling you more about this as we get closer. December 21st. Two events, as Jack mentioned. And this just popped up, so... yes, it's a slow news day, folks.
Very slow news day.
Very slow news day.
I will say that the Amazon price for the game box did go back up to the $49 price. And I did turn around and actually read some of those reviews, and it's like, why are you trolling the game if you sold your account years ago? As someone who is an original Kickstarter, I cannot be thankful enough for the fact that I sold my pledge off years ago. You sold it years ago. You have no idea what the game's even doing. It's like, why? You're just trolling.
Yeah, and I love these guys who no longer play and they still critique the forums. And it's like, well, okay, all you know about is what you read in the forums. You don't know what's actually happening in the game.
Yeah. Yep.
Falcon's Lantern, now that's a hoot. You're probably like the third person I know who's actually done that. And he's
just one of his 207 grandmasters.
Yes, I think Spiffy was the other one. Spiffy's got like 120 in light. What is that? Yeah, geez, for the life of me, I can't even.
You can't.
Yeah, what spell tree is that under? Is under life?
Light is under Sun Tree.
Yeah, so casting light, he's like 120.
If I told you what my light skill was, take a wild guess what my light skill is.
60.
Take a wild guess.
I just did 60.
It's 64. It's a lot.
Yeah, see, close enough. You got more than I do. I got 42.
Yeah.
I could understand the night vision for the length of night vision when you're in those scenarios.
I don't like the green for night vision.
I just, it reminds me of playing Battlezone from back in the day. You know, all you see is that green field for your tank goggles.
Although I do have 42 night vision for some odd reason.
When we wanted to go kill all those imps back in the day when they used to have lots of gold down in the maze. Full maze.
Yeah, so that is... Oh, actually, they updated night vision a little bit.
Oh?
Yeah, it's more muted. It's not as bad as it used to be.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I'm not even messing with it. Do something with my deck in order to do that, and that's not happening.
Yeah, so this is what night vision looks like. And for some reason, I've got the light spell running and night vision at the same time.
That I guess it is
Yeah.
possible.
Okay.
Doing it.
I just dismissed the light spell. But yes, and it's got kind of like cool tendrils coming off this side as well for night vision. Night vision isn't as bad, nowhere near as bad as it used to be. Nowhere near. I haven't used it in a very long time. And Justin wants you to know that she's been decoing and fishing, and that is her life right now.
Oh, we know
Fishing.
that. As
Fishing is her life. And
I was
then
actually
people
showing
decorate
off her
themselves for
work to
Christmas.
somebody yesterday.
I know, I heard you. And then you showed them what happens when you decorate for yourself.
That's right. Of course, that's why I hired a Deco Divas.
Hire the Deco Divas.
Yeah. But yes, Donnie Brascow brought us a new friend, Toka Smoka. What's his name? Gotta love the name. Smoka Toka. What? Yeah.
Smoka Toka, something like that. Yeah.
No, it's Toka Smoka. Anyway.
Yeah.
He's going to be hanging around, so if you all see him floating around someplace, say hello. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and move right on then. We'll go ahead and tell everybody about that wonderful app we have available for them out there. And, of course, I've added that in today's tweet for those of you folks who aren't aware out there, or all you new people. You'll find the NBNN Shroud Avatar app on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, the Amazon App Store, because I made sure that we had all your electronic devices covered, including Spiffy's Kindle, so that he can check it out. There's also a web version right here on the website. If you want to see it before you try it, you can click on the home button, click on the app, and it'll open up a copy of it. You can actually use it from the website. So if you don't have an electronic device and you happen to have a computer, check it out there as well. You can read the NBNN Daily Britannia. You can check out the forums. You can shop the marketplace. You can listen to the radios. You can hit us up in Discord. Go follow us on social media, or check out what's happening on the NBNN Strategy Avatar Community Calendar, brought to us each and every day by our friends over at HometownHero.com for all your vape juice needs.
That's right. That community calendar is on NBNN.info. Just click on the calendar button while you're getting your vape juice from Hometown Hero and using that promo code of NBNN. Don't forget that community calendar is an aggregate of all the available Google public calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar and you want it hooked up, you need to email news@nbnn.info. And then
But
he might do something with it.
eventually.
Yeah. Eventually, and that also applies to people that want to do one-off events, and on the NBNN Shroud community calendar, he'll find a way to set you up with something. But it is that time of the day where we tell you that the community calendar is central time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You need to tune in your Ether amplifiers to listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to whenever they feel like. A little show called Lunch with us. Yay. Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
2 o'clock this afternoon, you can always join Sean Silverfoot and learn all about the Pax layer Borough of Towns, all of them, including my favorite one, Sea Nymph Grotto. Because who doesn't want to go to I don't care. It's still Sea Nymph Grotto. Yeah. But yes, 3 o'clock this afternoon, EVL is doing their Winter Mute of Cough from EVL is doing her Euro dungeon crawl. Hopefully she's got the LFG looking up. At 7 o'clock, James Thunder of EVL is doing the Thunder dungeon run. if that's not your thing and you'd rather go to Braemar and go run with the Jade Dragons, they're doing their weekly run of Chillblade's Compendium of Pain and Suffering. And the final event of the evening is on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Weapon Womb.
And don't ask me.
For Taco Tuesday, man.
I updated the 70s at 7 to fix the problem, and all of a sudden it now disappeared all across the board. So don't ask me, but yes, that does
Is
still
that because
happen.
you put it at 7 a.m.? No, it's not even at 7 a.m.
No, it just disappeared off the calendar. I updated it to 5 days a week, and it just went poof. So I don't know what the hell happened. Google's messing with me today. So
Google Calendar has some weird issues with updating and controlling it.
Yeah, so I'll see if I can't get that fixed.
Yeah.
Again, moving right along. Don't forget you're watching Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Cynicist, twitch.tv/NBNN News, checking us out in replays on YouTube. And of course, if you like what you see on YouTube, go ahead and click on that subscribe button down there. And do us a favor, because I'm looking to get back on the monetization track with those guys. And I need all the followers we can get out there. So hit that.
I'm like 10,000 away from a number of followers I need.
Well, again, it was one of them things that I just didn't think I needed to have. We were already in the partnered status, before they changed the rules, and then you had to have a minimum number of followers and the minimum number of view time. Now, the view time we got no problem with. I got plenty of people viewing it. It was just I never went after followers. I never went after subscribers, as they've called it now. If you guys could, please click on that button and subscribe to the channel. We'd appreciate it. And don't forget, you can also cheer in bits while we're live. You can donate in cryptocurrency on Jack's stream. You can donate via PayPal, credit card, in either stream. You can become a monthly patron going to patreon.com/NBNN and become a monthly supporter. Or you can use the Amazon Prime, and you can put that together with your Twitch account. You get one free monthly sub, and we appreciate the few goes on. I see you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, my package was delivered. I know, an hour ago.
Oh, is that what they're saying?
No, again, the internet's messing with me today. I picked up that package before the show went live, and I'm just getting the notification now, which... Theory Fun, don't forget about them out there, bringing you the latest in community causes and charitable events. Become a supporter today and play for a cause. Check out theoryfun.org.
It is Giving Tuesday.
Yes, it is. Go to. I need some time.
I really don't know why Giving Tuesday is after Black Friday. They in Thanksgiving. They really should make Giving Tuesday the Tuesday before all of that.
I don't know. Go out and buy a bunch of stuff, then you can give it to people.
Before everybody spends all their money.
Well, you buy all that stuff cheap, and then you can give more, right? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, the Britannia Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter, and conveniently located next to those mines that you want to be near. If you're looking for crafting goods, go check out all the vendors out of Black Rock Cove, because they've got rock solid prices across the board, so you never have to question about what you're going to pay. You can check out the BMC price guide at bmcguild.com/price guide. Of course, our good friends at hometownhero.com get your first bottle basically free. Pay 1 penny plus shipping, and you'll get your first bottle of the Artist Series shipped directly to you, and they got some fast shipping. You'll be able to check out a sample and check out the quality of their juice, and we'll save you 20% of any of your purchases at hometownhero.com using the promo code NBNN. And, of course, Great juice, all sorts of stuff. I vape it, Jack vapes it, many of our friends vape it, and they're local Austin wholesalers and bottlers, and they're constantly coming up with great new stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, if you really can't or don't shop online, they've got locations all over the country, so check your local vape shop for some hometown hero if you don't buy through us. Of course, Coil More Wands, putting them in your hands. Shroud's music service thing, putting the music in your ears. Relics by Rild for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, hats, goodies, all sorts of other stuff, check out relicsbyrild.com. And if you want to save a little money on all that good stuff, check out using the promo code NBNN. You knew that was, and you'll save 10% on your purchase price. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment right here inside and outside Shrouded Avatar 24/7 around the clock. And last but not least, actually, I'm going to stop right there before we go to the marketplace. Got to give a big shout out to my friend Storm Silverhand, also guildmate Storm's Pets out there. He just mailed me a new batch of pets to give away, so we've got a bunch of wyverns that I'm going to be giving away throughout the week here, and I'll let you all know about that tomorrow's show. We'll go ahead and start giving away some pets. Got some wyverns, got some old stock, some obsidians, some corpions, all sorts of stuff, courtesy of Storm's Pets, and we'll hit you up with that tomorrow. And of course, last but definitely not least, the Shroud Marketplace, because shroudmarketplace.com is the place for all your virtual vendable goods, and my favorite sponsor, because I love waking up to money in my PayPal account. I'll tell you what.
You gotta love that stuff. I mean, getting that email saying, hey, you've got a sale, it's time to go deliver it.
Got money.
Over 140 different players are registered as vendors at Shroud Marketplace. You too can register as a vendor to sell anything and everything game related, as long as it's not an exploit. Anything and everything from accounts to game gold, Crowns of the Obsidian cheaper than you can get off the add-on store. Deco packs from the Deco Divas are under decorations and indoor decor. You can even find telethon rares. You can find pledge rares. You can find like expired add-on store stuff. You can find anything and everything, including services, including some of our favorite services, just like Bambino's Gust Ball host a game service. I mean, he's the creator of Gust Ball. He'll teach you how to play. He'll go through and he'll set up things, help you advertise, and referee your game. All of that for you. If you're looking for the cheesiest writing in the game, you can always contact Wolfdom's Shop. I mean, we are also clients.
You want to see the
cheesiest
cheesy writing in the game, you come see our lot, because we believe we've got it.
We have it right here on the lot in Owlshead. Yes. And then we also have Scrota's music service, where $5 gets you, including Scrota. Or if you're even looking for some guy hosting a wedding. But before we get to that wedding service guy, we need to talk about like the fact that, you know what, when we say anything and everything, the best thing ever is teleports and recall scrolls from this guy.
Yeah,
guaranteed
this guy.
Not to fizzle.
Recall scrolls 50% faster. I'm from me.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll sell you fizzle insurance. Mine are guaranteed not to fizzle.
I'll sell you insurance against anybody's scrolls fizzling. Yeah.
But anything and everything. I mean, looks like we got some competition in the scroll market with Caffeine's decided to put some recall scrolls up for sale as well.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Dirty bastard.
How much are you charging?
Not telling you. Yeah, not telling you. But teleports and recall scrolls from this guy. Awesome. Guaranteed not to fizzle. But then anything and everything. I've got a tax-free city lot deed. That's place anywhere.
Nice.
I know. It's like anything and everything. And that guy's got some wedding service.
That's
and
right.
more.
Weddings and more by Laz, because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. If you're looking for telethon rares, if you're looking for granite blocks, if you're looking for just about anything, come see me, because I've probably got it and got it available. You want bulk ore? I got thousands of iron, thousands of copper, thousands of suet. I've got cowbells. I've got rings of the leech kind. You name it, we've got it in the shop. So come check it out, and we'll get you taken care of. Don't forget, there's always that make an offer button, and you can make an offer to many of the shops out there. So don't forget to look for that. If you think the price is a little out of line, you can always make an offer. Or send an email to the merchants and say, hey, would you take this? You know, you never know what you get. And before we go, quick question from Falcon's Lantern out there. How will people know when to shut off a skill, or is there a benefit to grandmastering skill? I'm grandmastering skills to find out if there is a benefit to taking them to level 100.
If you get it to level 80, if you look at the skill thing, it will tell you what it is at 20 levels above what you're looking at.
That's right.
So,
now, some people are of the frame of thought that going to 80 was the best, but this was before the decay was put
removed,
in, taken out. So at this point, there are benefits. They're very minuscule, but if you're that type of person who needs that extra edge to be competitive, then that's the reason to do it. And we'll cover more stuff like that tomorrow right here on NBNN. But we're going to roll on out of here for today. We'll be back with more on tomorrow's show. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.